The government needs to understand that we are fed up with austerity, that there are real measures that need to be taken to save France, but these aren't the ones that need to be taken against workers. These are measures that need to be taken at the government level and the savings that need to be made.
Emmanuel Macron, to escape this dynamic, told himself, well, let's change up the casting, let's switch prime ministers. But we are not stupid. We are not fools. What we want is a change in policies. Mr. Lecornu told himself, well, for this budget to pass, I will remove the 2 holidays, removal of 2 public holidays in budget proposal, because it's true that this measure was provocative. Well, the math isn't right. What we want is for this entire budget to be buried and the repeal of the pensions reform. We will not be blinded by cosmetic changes. What we want is to finally stop with these policies in the service of the wealthiest.
There is a tax injustice because, today, the people who have the greatest fortunes are taxed much less in proportion than the everyday people who go to work for these large companies, precisely. We know that billionaires have seen their capital grow almost 14 times since 1996. We can clearly see that today. A few people are getting richer, but on the other hand, what we see at the same time is that, in France, the working class is getting poorer.
Premier ministre vient d'être nommé.
A prime minister has just been appointed. Without a majority, without any plans other than to stay in power, Emmanuel Macron has only a few friends left. Whether Emmanuel Macron wants to admit it or not, the people did not want to give him full powers for his second term. The first term was enough. We paid to see. More than €1 trillion in debt, the collapse of purchasing power, the explosion of migration and security issues, in short, the downgrading of France, and not just by the rating agencies. With this policy that ignores reality, he has pulled off a magic trick, transforming the finest institutions of our history, those of the Fifth Republic, into paralyzed institutions worthy of the end of the Fourth. Mélenchon and all the left-wing parties that support him are not in favor of the Fifth Republic either. They would like a sixth. Big deal. I have always been wary of amateurs trying to replace marble with papier-mâché. The truth is much simpler. What we need is a return to the spirit and letter of the Fifth Republic. Given the current situation, we need a return to the ballot box. The only short-term solution indeed is to dissolve the National Assembly. This decision rests with the President of the Republic. This is what will give France a clear majority and a government that is finally aligned with the demands of the people, with the requirements of the French.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.